You know, that stigmatization. So women are able to stand firm now and say, it's over, I did my best, you know, work, I cannot go and I cannot. Sorry, I cannot come and go and keep us. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video, I want to address something that I have noticed is trending recently. Excuse me. It's been trending a lot of videos of photos of women, and they are showing pictures of them when they were married, in marriage, and when they were out of their marriages. And people are wondering, why are they glowing? Sorry. Excuse me, sorry. People are like, wow, why are these women shining and glowing after the marriage ended? They looked different before, and then before and after their marriages ended. And as always, I saw important message that I want to come and share. Now, I believe to a great extent, women are beginning to realize that they don't have to sorry, God, I'm laughing already. They don't have to die inside marriage. Sorry, guys. For the longest time, you know, women were made to believe that I have to sacrifice. Sorry. Don't know why I'm laughing you. Something I always announce in my videos is the fact that I do a weight loss program. I shared my weight loss secret. Basically, let me say for those of you that have not heard about it. So basically, I shared the story of moving back to Nigeria, and in the process, I gained a lot of weight, and then, you know, it's so much going on. I just came back. I kind of changed my routine. There was just so much going on. Gained a lot of weight. I worked on it and I lost all the weight. And somebody left a comment and on one of my videos and said, that Nigeria has really shown some are shaggy. Look at how skinny, or whatever way they phrased it. And I said, no, Nigeria did not do this to me. In short, Nigeria did the opposite to me. I gained a lot of weight. And I said, this is intentional weight loss. And I said, if you knew what I did to lose this weight, you'll be paying me to teach you. And people were contacting me, Summer, please teach me. And that was how I created my weight loss program. And to date, it has been, I'm not gonna lie, it has blown my mind. And since then, I've lost the weight and I've kept it off. And I might have a weight loss program in case you're coming across this and you want to sign up. I'm going to put the link in the description box and in the comment section. And if you want to Google it, it's summerhealthyweightloss.com, because it's not just about losing weight, but losing it in a healthy way. It's important. Be careful. I've been saying it. I've been doing this disclaimer. If you're breastfeeding, you have diabetes, or you're pregnant, if you do not have the discipline to stop when you reach the ideal weight, please do not do it, because you're going to lose too much weight. If you look at me, you can see that I'm not losing too much. I'm losing enough. I told you guys, you get to the point whereby you become so in charge that you are trying to balance it, that you don't lose too much, and you don't get, like, your role becomes about balancing it, that it doesn't go too low or doesn't go up. So I'm at a point whereby I'm trying to balance it. I know where I want to stay, and I try not to go, because being overweight is unhealthy and being underweight is also unhealthy. So I always do this disclaimer: don't join if you don't have the discipline to stop when you achieve your ideal weight. So I use that word healthy because it's important to lose weight in a healthy way. You don't have to starve. You don't have to go to the gym. It will blow your mind. So it's summerhealthyweightloss.com. That is my website. For the longest time, women have been brainwashed to believe that they have to be sacrificial lambs. This generation of women don't want to be this generation of women don't want to be anybody's sacrificial lamb. I don't know why I'm laughing. You know that they tried that tactics of our mother's generation, our foremothers. Women of this generation, they don't want to be anybody's matter. How they talk about matter? You understand? So okay, to a great extent, mentality is changing. Sorry, why am I laughing? Sorry, mentality is changing. I saw comment people saying, I don't want to be Osinachi. I don't want people like, especially that Osinachi. Let me tell you guys, unfortunately that woman died, but believe it or not, I believe she saved a lot of lives. There are a lot of women that walked away because they saw what is possibly waiting for them. What about the one recently of the mouth that he accused the wife? I didn't follow the story, so in case I don't, if you guys may not know, I do a lot of stories I don't even follow anymore, to be honest. So in case I say, and maybe the way I describe it is a bit different, always correct me in the comment section, because okay. So basically, from what I understand, the man, I think, accused her of being unfaithful or something like that, and they put petrol on her and put and I saw that video. I couldn't watch the rest of it, but she was saying it. I just kind of like, I try to protect my mental health. That's basically what it is, right? There are a lot of stories I don't cover anymore. A lot of you may not have noticed, since the end of Mohbad's life, the story traumatized me, and I've not really been the same. Like, I just realized for the first time how little I want to take in when it comes to information of evil and all this bad news. And okay, now I saw the video in which she was screaming something about EJDO. Look at, basically, look at what I have. I can't remember how she said it, but basically, if I remember correctly, it's something like, look at what I got from the journey of marriage. Look at what I got from the journey of marriage. Look at me and the hubby. Let me know if I remember right, something like that. Anyways, you know, basically, you know, and I bet you that those last few hours of her life, she would have regretted ever being married. So no, thank God for social media. Women can look at these things and realize that, no, I don't want to go that way. I don't want to, you understand? I don't want to sacrifice my life in the name of marriage. Now, so I think to a great extent is why we see a lot of women actually walking away. Let's not forget there are some that it's actually the men that walked away, but the women be like, I'm not going to cry over him. I'm going to pick up my life and move on, right? With him, without him, there is a life. I always tell people, there was a life you had before a man came into your life. He's not your conjoined twin, right? So because his life ended, doesn't mean yours has to end. Oh, sorry, not because his life in your life, if that makes sense, ended. His part in your life ended. Doesn't mean that your life has to end. And women are picking themselves up and moving on. Now, talking about why they glow. I believe, you guys please leave your opinions in the comment section as well. I believe what's going on is this. Unfortunately, in our society, women are being raised to, you know, you have to go and sacrifice. You know, it's all about your husband. As long as your husband is, it's like your husband's happiness is your happiness. No problem. But there's no problem with that. But the thing is, they forget to tell women that your happiness is important too. They're not telling men your wife's happiness should be your happiness. So these women are being raised to go there to save their marriage. No matter what happens, save your marriage. Oh, no matter, save your marriage. Oh. So the women come in from day one as the savior of their marriages. And the men are not being raised the same way. So women are struggling in marriages where they are the ones that are the saviors. And the man is one to do whatever he likes. And the woman continues to suffer. And let me tell you guys, there's no pain, there's no suffering as big as emotional suffering. You see, slap, I'm not saying go and slap somebody, and I'm not saying that it's not hurtful and all of that, but there's something about physical wound. Physical wound, you can go to the hospital and you had an injury, or you treat it, and you see that one, you can treat it and fix it, and okay, the man, something happened and you cut your finger, so treat it and whatever, surgery, whatever. But you see, emotional wound, you can't go to a doctor and say, give me paracetamol for my emotions. My emotions, they emotion me. I beg, give me paracetamol. Give me, no be so. You see what I mean? It is there. It is a wound that cuts so deep. Medication does not work. The healing of emotional wound, the trauma. A lot of women are walking around. They are empty shells of themselves. They are going through so much emotional pain, emotional hurt, emotional injuries. And they have been raised from day one to pretend that nothing is wrong and pretend and smile through it. So don't be surprised when it finally ends and they finally know that this other aspect of their life that has been a burden is gone. The man, so everybody say, women, this one I'm addressing this situation. I'm not coming here to say all women are saints, because some guys will be like, you understand? I'm addressing this aspect, right? When that weight is eventually lifted off them, a lot of women begin to bloom. They begin to bloom and glow. for the first time in their lives, they are actually able to look at themselves and look after themselves. Because in marriages, a lot of marriages, not all, a lot of marriages where women forget themselves. They don't even see themselves anymore. It's all about waking up 5 o'clock to pounded yam, to do this one, go to the market, cook the best soup, do this one, do that one. It's all about make sure the man is happy. Make sure the man is happy. As long as your husband is happy and the children are fed and bathed and that is all that. If you're coming across me for the first time and you do not know, my name is Soma Aku and this is my YouTube channel. I'm a Nigerian that lived abroad for many years and visited Nigeria for the first time in a long time and fell in love with Nigeria and shared my Jakarta story. And as we speak, I now own a Shortlet and I'm very close to the airport. If you're coming into Nigeria, you need somewhere to stay, contact me, the number on the screen. If you want to stay in my Shortlet, it's going to be the cleanest Shortlet you've ever been in. I'm not bragging, it's a statement of fact. There are people that have booked me. They actually have houses in Lagos, but when they landed, maybe it's 11 at night or 12 at night or too late at night, they don't want to go home that night. They want to stay in my Shortlet because I'm close to the airport, and then they go home in the morning. You understand? So we actually also help people to organize airport pickups. And why that is good is this: the fact that I know who I sent to go pick you up. I wouldn't send someone that I do not trust, you understand, or someone that I feel like is not traceable. So this is the estate where my Shortlet is. Guys, I'm telling you guys, especially Nigerians abroad that have this terrible image of Nigeria. Not all, some people. So when some of them have come to stay in my Shortlet, they are like, wow. They are like, this will even fly past abroad. You understand? So it's important. Not just choose any Shortlet. Make sure you choose a Shortlet in a nice neighborhood, in a safe neighborhood, in a clean neighborhood. No all this lousy, noisy neighborhood. Very peaceful neighborhood. In this estate, you can go for a walk even at night if you want, because it is that safe. There are actually a lot of foreigners that stay in this estate, and you see them walking around comfortably. Contact our WhatsApp number now to book. Forget, as a woman, you have to sacrifice for your children. You have to sacrifice for your husband. Am I saying you shouldn't do it? That's not what I'm saying. But then let's change the mentality. That mentality that a woman's life is here to just suffer to prove that she loves her husband. She go suffer to prove that she loves her children. It's a lie. You know where the problem is? I made a video which I explained. Our foremothers did the same thing. They want the best for their children. And for that reason, the man is bulalaing them. The man will stay there and endure what is unendurable. We're sacrificing for our children. At the end of the day, they ended up raising daughters that woke up and sacrificed too. So the children that they sacrificed for, especially their daughters, are growing up and suffering like they did. So what is the purpose of your sacrifice if your daughters are going to grow up and suffer like you did? What life have you helped them to actualize or help them to have when they grow up? That circle, I believe that, people are breaking that circle now. Life is only once. You come to this life once. There's no reason why marriage should be pain and suffering. There's no reason. The man you're suffering for or suffering because of, he did not come with two heads. He didn't come with two heads. I made a video which I reminded people there is no award for who suffer past. There's a video which I haven't addressed. The man that came out to brag how the wife is the breadwinner. Yet the only car that she bought, he drives it. He doesn't work. He drives it and she takes public transport to work. So she's the one going to make the money. Yet the man that is not working, I'm not going to judge him for not working. I don't know what his situation is, but like the one that is not working is now the one driving the vehicle that is needed for her to go and make more income. And he came out and said it publicly. You understand? And I think when he was saying it, he thought it was, I don't know what they were thinking. And you look at the woman, the man was glowing. The woman looked so old, like she was his mother. Is that what people call a good wife? Is that what people... Unfortunately, that's what some people think is good wife. Like they say, men of these days are looking for submissive providers. They are not looking for women that will come and submit to them, the provider. No, they want submissive providers. Sorry. Anyways, going back to what I'm saying, right? So women are beginning to realize that there is no award for who suffer past. I can't keep a straight face. They are beginning to see it, and they are breaking free. They are breaking free. So don't be surprised when you see all these women all of a sudden, how she they glow up like this? Because you know what? They are glowing up because they've neglected themselves for too long. All of a sudden, they are finding themselves and beginning to realize that they matter too. One of the big mistakes people make, one of the biggest, mistakes people make is that they think, oh, sacrifice for your children. Yes, it's okay. But don't neglect yourself. Make sure that life, you all have a good life. Right? Because when they dig ground and bury you, they're not going to put one pikin inside as a jara. It is an individual journey. That's why you see Western society, even though they don't born past 1 or 2. If the two do 3. So they can raise them, the children can move on, and they too can enjoy their own lives. If you are doing it in a way whereby the children are then okay, and then you are suffering, and you are starving, and you are this, you're not working towards or thriving towards having a good life too, you're doing it wrong. You're absolutely doing it wrong. You understand? So going back to what I'm saying, I think what's going on is that women are waking up now. And in the olden days whereby, a lot of women are waking up, and there's a lot of women are realizing that you don't have to give a damn about, oh, the man walked away or you walked away. That stigmatization. So women are able to stand firm now and say, it's over, I did my best, work, I cannot go and I cannot. Sorry, I cannot come and go and keep myself. And they accept it and move on. There are women that even choose not to ever get married again, but they are happy. They are happy. Finally begin to actually look at themselves and look after themselves. You understand? So I think that is what is going on. I think that's what is going on. I don't know what your opinions are. As always, whatever your opinions are, please leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.